back for another weekend of Mentor Pamela the Van in the backcountry on Vancouver Island. These are just some views of the logging road vistas, the abandoned logging road vistas. You get to see some amazing things back here. This is truly God's country. Just take a look at this. Even this video can't describe what it is I'm showing you. And sometimes people wonder, Pam, how do you find these places? Well, I use this book, the Back Roads Map Book for Vancouver Island. Now it's time just to take a break, sit by this fire pit with some coffee, of course. It's been a long drive, so it's just time to relax and take in a little bit of this view. Hey, good to see you again. Back out in the backcountry on Vancouver Island, and of course, it's another rainy weekend. But you know what? That's why it's the rainforest. I mean, this is why this place is so lush all year round, the rain. It does stop. The sun does come out intermittently. But I woke up and you can hear the rain beating down on the top of the van. So I knew I'm going to have to do some more rainy day activities. But I'm going to wait for a break in the weather because I want to get outside and do some yoga and some exercise and some core things, because as you know, I'm on that 90-day workout challenge, so I'm doing workouts or some sort of movement every day for 90 consecutive days. I'm on day 33, I believe, and I'm really excited about that. And I started another quest where it's 90 days of no wine or any alcohol of any sort, so I'm on day 6 of that. So I'm looking forward to finding really creative ways to get through these things, because the whole point of doing these quests is to hear the mind chatter and the different ways in which we get in our way. And I've been getting in my way a lot, but I've also been very determined to overcome and break through and to keep on moving. So I'm just waiting for the rain to stop so I can get outside with my yoga mat and get right next to, can you see this? There it is, right next to that river. I'm camped right next to that river. So, just waiting for a break, a little bit of a break, so I'm not totally rolling around out there in the mud. And in the meantime, I'm just doing a little bit of puttering in here, getting things organized, and I'm going to be making a green smoothie, and I'll bring you along on that little task to see what I can do there. Okay, so I'm just putting on my rubber boots to go out there. The area I'm in is a little bit muddy, a little bit too muddy, I think, for my hiking boots. And I don't want to get those all soaking wet, so I'm going to use my rubber boots for now. And I'm going out to use the bathroom out there because I need to do number 2, and I don't like to use the toilet in here to do that because it's just more cleaning than I'm willing to do right now. But I do have a outdoor bathroom kit, and the outdoor bathroom kit consists of toilet paper, of course, some wet wipes, whoops, my hair's getting caught in something up here, big baseball hat, a plastic bag to put the soiled toilet paper in because I don't like to leave the toilet paper out there. I bring it back to the fire pit and burn it all. So that's my outdoor kit. So let's go. You're not going to watch me do this, but we're just going to go out there. Okay, so here we go. Off to the toilet. You know, not in a million years would I have had this kind of conversation or gone through the motions of doing such a thing. All of my friends, my cosmopolitan friends, must think I have lost my bloody mind. And you know what? I have. This is my new mind that's willing to take on new adventures and new way of doing things and new way of being. You know, it really gets the blood going. It gets that mojo going to put yourself in circumstances that you're in the past haven't done. And this is where I'm going to go to the bathroom. And look at this view, folks. Come on. And I think the sun is going to come out at some point. Things are starting to clear up. But look at that view. Unbelievable. I'll be right back. So I'm digging a little hole here to cover up my business once I'm finished. This seems like a lot of work, doesn't it, ladies? and probably a lot of guys too. But I don't have to do this, but I do it because I don't want the enjoyment of others to be soiled, pun intended, because I wasn't considerate enough. Okay, so I'm not going to aim for the hole, but when I'm finished, I'm just going to use the dirt to cover up what I can. Okay? Be out. You're not going to believe this, but I got right into the center. I mean, this all sounds really terrible, I know, but it's part of life. It's a part of the outdoor camping, off-grid kind of lifestyle. It's some of the things that probably the other van lifers don't talk about. And why am I talking about it? Because I gotta share what I gotta share. I mean, people think it's just some idyllic lifestyle kind of thing. And you know what? Going to the bathroom among the ferns next to a river kind of is. It's kind of freeing, to be honest with you. But enough about that. Let's move on. So when I first started the van life videos that I started doing, it was back in September or October, and I started loading them up to my existing YouTube channel. But I renamed the channel to Mentor Pam in the Van. But because I have a weekly show called Natural Mojo, I've been putting both of these videos on the same channel, and I think it's now gotten a little bit too confusing for those that are specifically interested in just the van life tours and those that want the mentoring piece. Not that they can't hold together, but I think it's appropriate if I have two separate channels. One for van life touring and all the epic road trips and everything associated with that kind of thing, and the mentor channel just for teaching and all the other things that I talk about under that specific umbrella. I haven't started that channel yet, and when I do, I'm also going to have a podcast associated with it called Not My Mama's Midlife. So watch for that coming up soon. I'll announce that. So I'm going to be doing the work to separate out the videos. I might just leave all the videos that were on that channel there instead of trying to port everything over. That's a whole lot of work. So I will start putting the new Natural Mojo videos on the new channel called Natural Mojo, and leave the van life videos on Mentor Pam in the Van. So watch for that. It's a lot of work, but I just don't want to continue with the confusion for people, and even myself. I want to keep things as pure as I possibly can. And during these tours for van life, you know, a lot of the van life narratives have to do with custom van builds and so forth. Yes, there will be times when there will be upgrades done to the van, like there are new tires going on soon. There's going to be some epic road trips coming up. The interior still has to be painted. A new cover made for the bench, finished building out the outdoor shower. All kinds of things are still yet to come. But the primary part of this van life channel at least for me, and hopefully for you, is to tour, to see the great outdoors, to see the beautiful things that every little nook and cranny. I have a huge sense of curiosity, so I like to go down the unbeaten path. I mean, even this place here, it's not right off the road. You have to drive the van in between some little muddy spots to get to it. So that's what I love doing, and that's where I want to take you, and to discover some things that you may not discover on your own, or see, or do. And I please comment and ask questions. What do you want? I just showed you me going to the bathroom. Well, not all of it, mind you, but enough that you now know that I don't poop in the van. I poop outside, or if I'm in the city, I go into other facilities where they've got actual plumbing, and I just use the toilet in the van to either pee or use it overnight, that kind of thing. Isn't that way too much information? But that's just the way it is, right? I'm in a van. It's a good thing my mother's not here to see this. She'd think that I truly have lost my mind. But I have to tell you, folks, this has been the best time of my life. I just absolutely love it out here, even if it's raining. But I am in the rainforest, so that's what happens in the rainforest, is it sometimes rains. And then the dry season comes, and it's high risk for forest fires because it gets incredibly dry out here. So the best time is during the rainy season, because it doesn't always get drenched out here, and it's cool, and it's fresh, and it's gorgeous, and it's beautiful, and it's lush, and it's all these kinds of things. And the best part of it is that you can hear yourself think. That's one of the reasons I love it out here. I get to come out here, and I get to write, and I get to think, and I get to breathe, and I get to close my eyes, and I get to see things like this. And anyways, I'm being a bit too effusive, but I think you got the point. Anyways, it's time for another talk.
So I'll leave you here this week, and I'll be back and show you more highlights of this weekend. In the meantime, check out these views. Again, it's why I'm here. It's why I come. It's why I hope you'll come out too.